Welcome to the report which made headlines last week. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) on Monday declared the All Progressives Congress APC governorship candidate Yahaya Bello as the winner of the governorship election in Kogi State on Saturday. Bello polled a massive 406,222 votes to defeat his contestant Musa Wada of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), who scored 189,704 votes to emerge second. With the result, Bello was re-elected for a second term in office. INEC's returning officer for the election and Vice-Chancellor of Ahmadu Bello University ABU Zaria, Professor Ibrahim Garuba, said Bello had been declared winner, having scored the highest number of votes during the poll conducted on Saturday. Ubar said the total number of cancelled votes were 149,576 votes and that the margin of lead was 216,518. Also, Mrs. Natasha Akpoti of the Social Democratic Party SDP came third in the exercise with 9,482 votes. In a related development, the candidate of the All Progressives Congress APC, Mr. David Lyon, also won the November 16 governorship election in Bayelsa State. The returning officer of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) and Vice-Chancellor of the University of Benin, Professor Faraday Onwunwese, announced this on Monday morning. Professor Onwunwese returned Lyon as the winner of the keenly contested election after scoring the highest number of votes in the poll. The APC candidate polled a total of 352,552 votes to defeat his closest rival and candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Mr. Duoye Diri, who scored 143,172 votes. President Muhammadu Buhari on Tuesday called on the National Assembly to fast-track the passage of the Special Crimes Court Bill in Abuja. Speaking at the National Summit on Diminishing Corruption in the Public Service, organized by the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission (ICPC) in collaboration with the Office of the Secretary to Government of the Federation, the President urged the judiciary to embrace and support the creation of Special Crimes Court. President Buhari noted that the passage of the bill was a specific priority of his administration's Economic Recovery and Growth Plan 2017 to 2020. The Nigerian Senate on Wednesday issued a 7-day ultimatum to 25 government agencies to submit their audited financial report for the last 3 years. Chairman of the Senate Public Accounts Committee, Senator Matthew Goide, gave the ultimatum on Wednesday while addressing journalists on the state of the country's public account as at 2019. Senator Ogoide expressed the satisfaction that many ministries, departments and agencies of the government have consistently failed to submit their audited financial statements to the Senate as required by the Constitution. Meanwhile, a bill for protection from internet falsehood and manipulation on Wednesday scaled second reading during plenary in the Senate. The bill, also known as a social media bill, according to its sponsor, Senator Mohammed Sani Musa, proposes a framework and system regulation, control and conduct on the use of the internet and various social platforms in the transmission of information in Nigeria. According to the lawmaker from Kaduna State, the bill, quote, is not an attempt to stifle free speech or dissenting views. It is rather an opportunity to address a growing threat, which if left unchecked, can cause serious damage in our polity and disrupt peaceful coexistence. End of quote. The Senate on Thursday passed the finance bill. Members of the upper chamber of the National Assembly passed the bill during Thursday's plenary after it scaled through the third reading on the floor of the Senate. The bill seeks to amend 6 tax provisions and make them more responsive to tax reforms policy. It also seeks to amend the Customs and Excise Tariff Act to encourage local manufacturers. The legislations under the bill include companies' income tax, value-added tax, customs and excise tariff, capital gains tax act, petroleum profit tax, personal income tax, and stamp duties act. The passage of the bill followed the presentation of the report of the Senate Committee on Finance by Senator Adiola Solomon. President Muhammadu Buhari says he will not seek a third term in office at the end of a second term in 2023. Speaking on Friday at a meeting of the National Executive Committee (NEC) of the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC) at the party's National Secretariat in Abuja, President Buhari said he has no intention to prolong his stay in office. He said, quote, "I said you should read the Constitution because I am not going to make a mistake. Besides the age, I am not going to contest for third term because I will go by the Constitution. The Constitution says 2 terms. I'm going to be frank here because I won't be needing anybody's vote." End of quote. This was contained in President Buhari's address to the meeting. Commenting on the lingering crisis within the party, President Buhari said history will not forgive the party leadership if the APC collapses. He tasked members of the NEC to dominate their constituency politically. He admonished the people to elect only responsible and respected people into the wards and local government executives of the party to avert division or breakup of the party. President Buhari said it is only by electing responsible persons at the state level of the party that the APC can be subscribed beyond 2023. He commended the speedy consideration of the 2020 budget by the National Assembly. He said his government would ensure it maintains a cordial relationship with the lawmakers. The NEC meeting also had in attendance Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, ministers, state governors, including Bayelsa State Governor-elect David Lyon and State Chairman of the party.